Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name's Renee. Thank you so much for clicking on the video and welcome to Get Ready With Me Wednesday. I do this every week with my girl Kat. Hey girl, hey! Thank you for another week. I love you so much. I hope you had a great week and I am excited to see your video as always. So if you guys want to see what we're getting into today, which you might have seen in the thumbnail and the title, then stick around. I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so I did a little haul video and I got this I Heart Revolution Tweety Bird palette because I adore Tweety Bird, and I also got this little lip gloss. So I'm going to put a little bit. It smells so good. It smells so good. It reminds me of when I was younger. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I did get my base done because I just want to focus on the palette today. I used my Maybelline New York Dream BB Pure. I used that for my base. I also used some of this Fourth Ray Thirst Aid hydrating primer. I used that. I also tried this Revolution Pro. It's supposed to be like a for blurring for fine lines and pores and stuff, so I put a little bit of that on as well. I don't really know if it did anything. I'm still kind of learning how to tell that kind of stuff. I did use also my Revolution brow palette that I got from Flawed and Fabulous. I just used this shade right here and just kind of filled in my brows a little bit, and then I used my Benefit brow setter, 24-hour brow setter. I think it's like completely worn off, so I don't know what it says anymore, but I think it's 24-hour brow setter. And then I used my Pacifica bronzer blush palette. So pretty. And I used a little bit of my Hard Candy translucent powder to set my face. I think I need to maybe pat it in a little bit. I'll clean it up a little more. And then to prime my lid, I used my VDL lid primer that I got from Avon. So I think that's everything that I did thus far. So let's go ahead and get into this bad boy. So let me open it up and show you what it looks like. It's got a little mirror inside, and these are the colors. So I'm doing a certain kind of look today, because I've kind of been practicing things recently and I'm having a lot of fun playing in makeup, you guys. I'm just saying. So I'm trying to do like a natural look, and I'm going to try a winged liner, but it's very difficult because when my eyes are open, there's like this like crease right here. So I have to try and figure out how to get it straight here. But we'll try. I'm going to use this Blend Bunny Cosmetics B1 brush, and, well, maybe, hold on a second. Let me put a little bit of color in the crease. I'm going to use this brush right here, and I'm going to go into, should I use Escape? I think I'm going to go in with Escape first right here, and I'm going to put that in the crease and see how that looks. And if I need to deepen it up, I'll probably go into Protect. Need my mirror. So how are you guys all doing? I am doing much better. I'm really grateful that I didn't have COVID again, because I really don't want to get that again. It sucks though. Every time the seasons change, I get sick or get allergies or whatever. And like with the pandemic and everything, it's like you have to be so careful because you don't want to spread anything to anybody else. So, you know, you have to be more safe. Like normally I would just tough it out and go to work, but you can't do that now. You know what I mean? Like, at least with my job, I can't. Normally I wouldn't care, but these days I just can't in good conscience go to work and risk getting other people sick. I think that just added a little bit. So now I think I'm going to go into, I gotta color switch that off a little bit. Now I think I'm going to use, should I use the Blend Bunny? not sure. I think I need a brush like this, but I want one that's like a little bit smaller. And my brushes are spread around all over the place. How about I try this one? This is an all over brush from Hip Dot, and I think this one might work. You see, I don't know if you can see that. We're gonna try it. All right, I'm gonna go into Protect, which is a little bit darker than that first shade. And I'm just gonna kind of put it out here on the outer V and then kind of bring it up like into the crease and see if I can make this look good. I've been practicing with different kind of techniques and application and stuff to see if I can kind of change up my my makeup game a little bit. So it's been a lot of fun the last few days playing in some makeup. I'm having a lot of fun. And my sister and my niece are going to be coming over and I get to play on them. Just got to figure out what look I'm going to do on who and see how it goes. But I'm super excited about it. I don't know if you guys heard, but Connie from up north, I've been hearing all day today that her and her, I think it's her husband, were in a really bad car accident. And so if you guys can muster up some prayers and good vibes and send a lot of love her way, they could really use it right now. I haven't really heard like the details, but I did hear it was a pretty bad car accident, so she needs a lot of love and prayers. And I guess she got more injured in the accident, and so they're both in the hospital right now. And Connie, if you see this, I'm sending lots of love your way, and I'm thinking about you and sending up lots of prayers. How are we looking here? Just goes to show you, you just never know from one day to the next. So you should really, you know, show love to everybody, you know, and be kind. And forgiveness is like something that's, you know, I struggle with a lot, especially like with my ex. It's really difficult for me to even fathom forgiving him for the things that he did to me and what he put me through, especially when there isn't really, I don't know, any remorse, or you don't really feel like there's really genuineness behind any apologies that might be said. You know, like I always felt like when he apologized to me when we were talking, when we were still communicating with each other, that any apologies or things that he would say, you know, feeling bad about what he did or saying sorry, was all because there was a ploy behind it to get something, you know, like he would play on my kindness and then, you know, ask for things. And then if I didn't, you know, give him what he wanted, he would make me feel guilty and he would make me feel bad, which would make me do it even though I didn't want to, you know. Not that I didn't want to, because I always want to help because I'm a nice person. And when somebody makes me feel bad, then I feel, you know, like I need to help them, you know what I mean? And that's how he would make me feel, you know. And so I always felt obligated, even though I shouldn't have felt obligated to help him with things. But, you know, my son, he's like not talking to his dad, and he always says, I'll talk to him when I'm ready. And I always tell him, well, he's your only dad, and at some point you're going to have to talk to him, and, you know, you guys got to make this right. Because he's your only dad, and you just never know from one day to the next what could happen. I'm just going to use this blinged brush. This is E12 Starry Night Collection. Just kind of blend all of this out a little bit. I try to tell him, though, you know, that's her only dad, and I know that you're angry with him, but you know you're not going to get another dad, and you just don't know what could happen from one day to the next, and you don't want to feel guilty if something happens and you didn't talk to him. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't want to be left with that kind of regret. I kind of have a little bit of regret from when my mom died, because, you know, I felt like the day that she died, I actually saw her that day in the morning leaving to go to the doctor's, and I knew she was going to be taking the bus, and I didn't get up to take her, which I should have. And I always feel really bad about that, you know, about not getting up, and because I could have spent that last little bit of time with her, you know, and maybe if I would have been with her, you know, what happened wouldn't have happened. Maybe I could have saved her, you know, like maybe I could have called 911 and gotten her to the hospital. I'm going to go into Sing, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that on my lid right here. I'm just kind of doing like a real natural look today, because I'm not doing anything. I'm just playing in makeup, trying to do a little fun makeup look, trying out some new things that, well, I don't know if you'll see the video yet, but anyways, I'm just kind of been practicing with makeup lately, and I'm having a lot of fun with it, and it's sparked a little bit of, I don't know, drive in me to really practice more and try new things and, you know, get out of my comfort zone a little bit. I think this one looks a little bit, maybe not. I thought this one might have looked a little bit brighter than the other side, but I don't think it is. I think it's just the way the lights are right now. All right, now we take this, get rid of that piece of hair, and blend this out a little bit. I think I want to deepen it up a little bit too. Maybe use the Nest color, which is like the darkest brown. Okay, now I think I'm going to use the Blend Bunny brush, and this is the B1, and I'm going to go into that Nest color. It's so cute. Escape, because Tweety's always escaping. Sweet, Protect, Granny, Adventure, Nest, Sing, Bird, Fly. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. All right, now I'm just going to kind of tap a little bit out here on this outer V. Get a little bit in this crease too, just to kind of deepen it up. I'm going to have to blend it out a little bit because I think it's getting a little bit darker than I wanted it to. Alrighty, now that I got that done, I'm so nervous about doing this liner. So, I think I'm going to try to use this Laura Geller Kajal Longwear Eyeliner Deep Charcoal. And it's a pencil, but I think I'm going to use this angled brush, and I'm just going to kind of get some onto the brush because I feel like, I don't know. I'm just playing, trying new things, seeing if it'll work and how it comes out. And I feel like this brush is going to be the best way for me to do a winged liner. Now, you're supposed to look straight ahead and just kind of go from the bottom lash line up to like the end of your brow there. So that crease is going to cause me some issues, I know. I don't want to make it too big. The problem I always have is getting this side to look exactly like this side. All right, so we got a little start right there. I feel like it looks like it's, I'm just gonna go with it. We'll see how it looks. We will see how it comes together in the end. I'm gonna get a little bit more on this brush. I don't know, how does that look, guys? Does it look even? I think it kind of does. I'm not sure. It looks, I think we're good. All right, now I gotta get the lash line. I'm thinking about maybe doing lashes. We'll see, we'll see. And I'm just gonna tap it. How's that look, guys? All right, let me get the other eye. How are we looking, guys? I just kind of tapped it on both lash lines. I feel like this one looks a little bit thicker than this side. How does that always happen when you do the same exact thing? All right, now I think I need to like color this in a little bit and kind of connect that wing. I don't want to make it too thick though, but I can clean this up a little bit with micellar water and a Q-tip. I could probably use a little bit of black shadow too. I don't know if this is gonna turn out the way that I want it to, you guys. How are we looking? I think I'm gonna use a little bit of black eyeshadow to kind of make it a little bit darker. Alrighty, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. Try to make it a little more sharp, I guess. How's it look, guys? I think I need to add a little black just to kind of darken it up a little bit. So I'm going to use my Michaela palette and I'm going to go into the blackest black. I'm going to spray my brush. All right, here we go. Alrighty, that's what we've got. How's it looking, guys? Is it perfect? Probably not, but I feel like if I practice, I'll get there. Alright, I'm gonna dip in a little bit more and spray my brush again. Alright, here we go on the other side. Alrighty, I colored it in. I don't know if they're exactly even, but they don't look too bad, you guys. I'm actually kind of proud of myself. Oh, just gonna kind of clean this up a little bit. I did just curl my lashes. I'm gonna use my black KVD cake pencil and just kind of tight line a little bit. All right, should we do lashes? Dun 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 dun. I need to find my lash glue, which is right here. Which ones? Which ones? I mean, they're all the same, really, so. All right, so I pulled one of the sets off and I learned a little trick that if you put them together like this, like both ends together, and let it sit for a minute, it'll grab the shape that it needs, which I thought was a really cool trick. Now let me make sure I pick the right eye. Oh my gosh, there's something on here. There's like a fuzz ball on it. All right, so I'm just gonna sit them right on here and see how the length is. Those aren't bad, huh? How do they look? Should I cut them a little bit? I think I might want to cut them a little bit. Should I cut them a little bit from the inside or the outside? I think I want to cut a little bit from the outside. Okay, I cut a little bit off of the ends on each of them. And now I'm just going to put on a little bit of the lash glue. And we're going to see how this turns out. I am not the best at lash application. I did try to put lashes on yesterday. I tried to use the ones that I got in my Palatopoli collection with the magnetic lashes, and they're really great. It's the like liner that sucks, you guys. Like honestly, it sucks. It's just not, they don't stick very good, and I don't know, the liner doesn't go on very good. So I think I need to check out getting like different magnetic lashes, like maybe the Glamnetic ones would be better. I'm just gonna dry this off a little bit so that it gets tacky. They said, what, 10 to 20 seconds? All right, I'm gonna use these tweezers right here. And I'm gonna hold on to these and we're gonna try and get these on. I'm just gonna let that sit and dry. I think they're on there pretty good, but we'll give it a few minutes and see how it goes. I am going to use my lash curler after it dries to kind of like maybe get it on there a little bit better. We'll see what happens. All right, let's dry these a little bit. All right, let's get this other one on. Well, I got them on. I think there's like a little bit of glue right there. All right, so while those are kind of drying down, I'm gonna put a little bit of this ColourPop Act Natural mascara, just a little bit on the lower lashes. I think I'm gonna fix this up a little bit too, the blush. Right, and let's do the lips as well while we are waiting. So what lip liner do I want to use? I don't know. How about we'll do this Spice Cara. I should probably take this gloss off. The lipstick, one of the lipsticks from the Michaela collection. It's like the darker one of the two, and I'm just gonna put a little bit in the center here. All right, and then I'm going to use her golder, it's like a golder gloss, and I'm just going to I'm gonna use this little lip brush to put the gloss on, because I don't want to get the gloss dirty. Alrighty, what are we thinking? Do I need to put a little bit of color down on this lower lash line? I'm going to go into Protect. and just kind of add a little bit. I really like this palette. I think it did a pretty look. What do you guys think? All right, I think I'm going to use the Act Natural. Well, wait a minute. Let me use my lash curlers and kind of I'm so happy. Is that on there good? I think my eyes are playing tricks on me. Just put a little bit of the mascara. All right, so we're done for the day, guys. I think I'm just gonna tap this down a little bit. I was going for like more of a subtle matte look today, so I think I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Matte Magic Mist and Set. Dry that down. I like it. I like it a lot. I feel like I'm getting so much better, you guys. I really do. I'm learning so much. Let me pull some of these baby hairs down a little bit. Does that look okay? Or does that look stupid? I don't know. I just don't know. I really like this look though. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Thank you, Kat, for another week. I love you so much. And I hope that you guys will go down below in my description box, click on the link, and go check out Kat. Go show her some love. She's amazing. And also, if you wouldn't mind, if you haven't joined Nene's Glam Squad, it's totally free to do so. All you have to do is go down below, hit that subscribe button, turn up the notification bell. That way you can get notified of any and all future uploads. If you wouldn't mind, give the video a thumbs up. It truly means a lot to me. It helps out my channel, lets YouTube know that you enjoy seeing my content, and leave a comment. Say hi. Let me know that you stopped by. Let me know, did any of you guys get anything from the Looney Tunes collection for I Heart Revolution? I really, it's so cute. I love it so much. Thumbnail. I love it. I love the collection. This smells so good. And I definitely could amp up the look a little bit and use the pinks, but I really think this is great for like an everyday, you know, neutral work day look. I mean, I totally would go to work looking like this, and I think that it's very, you know, professional. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go before I ramble on. I hope you all have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. Take care, stay safe, and I hope that I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys. Lots of prayers for Connie as well. All right.